we are happy to have the Paul here. Welcome.
Thank you. It's a real privilege to be here with all of you today. My name is Paul Finch. I'm the president of the BC General Employees Union. We represent over 95,000 members across British Columbia, including many of you here today who I know are BCG members, and I'm very proud of all the work you're doing on behalf of political prisoners in Iran and across occupied Kurdistan. At the last BCGEU convention, our last union convention, we had a debate about this. We had a discussion and passed an important international solidarity resolution in support of the plight of these imprisoned political prisoners. And that's something that carries a lot of weight. That's something that for us as a union is incredibly important to communicate. And I think what the issue comes down to is this: the fundamental rights and freedoms that we enjoy, that we cherish, the idea that you can speak your language, you can practice your culture, you can live free from harassment, discrimination, from arbitrary detention, search, seizure, and execution. These are fundamental things that we believe all people are entitled to. And we know that in these despotic regimes, and in Iran in particular, this is not the case, that they rule through fear, intimidation, execution, and the general suppression of rights of all the people across the region. And we know that their time is coming. The so-called axis of resistance, the so-called Ottoman resurgence is under threat, and that's a good thing. Because while these crimes and atrocities occur, they've occurred under the shadow of the borders that were drawn over 100 years ago in the Sykes-Picot Agreement. And those borders no longer exist. And so what you're doing is incredibly important, because those borders are about to shift tremendously. The world is undergoing a change across the Middle East, across the region. And in that, the fundamental demand needs to be freedom, liberty, and all the things that we expect everyone to be able to enjoy in life, in particular in occupied Kurdistan. There is an opportunity here. And as was mentioned earlier, the defeat of the Islamic State, the temporary defeat of the Islamic State in Syria, was won with the blood of the Syrian Democratic Forces, in particular the YPG and the YPJ, that would not have been possible without their sacrifice. And we owe it to them, and everyone that has struggled against oppression in the region, to support their just, lawful, and righteous struggle for self-determination. And so on behalf of the over 95,000 members of my union, I want to bring greetings of solidarity and support for your struggle. Thank you.
Thank you very much.